Going live. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Cause I always want to talk to you today and always. Anyways, you guys, hi. My energy is quite low. My voice, I don't know what's going on with my voice. Feels like someone stole my voice. My voice sounds so deep, like I'm a man, and I don't know where this is coming from, you guys. If this was not live, I'm sure people would be wondering, give Philomina back this thing, give Philomina back. Are you using are you using an effect? What's going on? But yeah, I'm here. Hi guys. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Denari and Doris, Ivater and Tracy. These four people are the people I'm going to be speaking about today. Just in case you do not know them, let me bring you up to speed. Since the end of the show, I decided to speak about the housemates and what I genuinely think about them from watching them on the show and just their time on the show, from the characters that they exhibited on the show. I don't know them personally. I cannot judge them by 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even 10 weeks. I cannot judge them by that, but this is strictly based on what I watched. So here goes nothing. You guys, what's going on with my voice? I don't know what's going on with my voice. I wasn't here yesterday because I went to my friend's birthday party. I don't know if that's a contributing factor to this voice change, but yes. So who do I start with? Who do I start with? Please say hi, say something so I know here you are here. I can see on the screens that you guys are here, but just say something so that I'm encouraged. Okay. So who do I start with? Okay, let's start with Tracy. Tracy. Faith analyzed Tracy to a large extent on the show. Victory, I see you. And I kind of agree with some of the things he said about Tracy. So I'm going to pick one of the things that Faith said. Faith said that Tracy takes her friendships really, really seriously, and like she's a friendship person. That was one of the things he told her. And he, however, added that, one thing that he noticed about her is that she doesn't let go of her friends. Like, if she makes a friend, she wants to hold on to the person as though her life depends on the friend, and she wants to stay there. And why he was saying this was because he felt like he didn't have that much to give to Tracy if he stays as her friend. So he was telling her that, yes, all this energy, all this friendship, I know you are going to give me that, but I'm not sure I'll be able to give you that. And I feel like if I don't give you that type of friendship, it's going to be a problem for you. So what I agree with him on is the fact that Tracy is indeed a friendship person. Because you see her go into the diary room and complain many times about how nobody wants to talk to her. Nobody wants to be her friend. Oh, she went to meet different people at different times, try to have conversations with them. And a couple of people told her, no, I'm not free. Sorry, I don't want to have a conversation. And that sort of made her feel some type of way. If I'm being honest, besides wanting to be friends with people, I feel like she's a, I don't know how to put it, but she's not necessarily a friendly person. If you see her, you will not want to warm up to her easily. Oh, there's some people that once they enter the room, you even want to say hi to them, not necessarily because they've done anything or they are smiling sheepishly at you or anything, but just because of how they are. Oh, hi, hi. But Tracy is not that type. Like, she doesn't have that type of look. And even in her conversations, she's just, they're just how she is. She's like, oh, okay, what do you want to say now? Like, I don't know if I'm going to say she's defensive. She has not heard what you want to say, but she's already ready to respond. She's ready with a response. She's ready to attack, not in a bad way, but always wanting to, you know either agree with you or disagree with you, or wanting to give a feedback. How do I put it? Victory. Yes, yes, she can be strict. Thank you so much, Victory. That's it. Like, she's just strict. She's just, okay, what do you want to say now? What do so that's what I think about Tracy. Now that she's outside the house, she's doing some goofy stuff. I'll see her dancing. She's the one that wants to do TikToks. And I'm just like, okay, this was not what you showed us on the show, Sha. But is this also a part of you, or the whole camera on your face thing, wanting to be out there, is what exactly it is you are doing? But Anyways, yeah, that's my thought on Tracy. But in all, I believe that she's a well-trained human being, in the sense that she likes to do things orderly. She likes when things are done properly. Like, let's do the right things. Let's do things the right way. Let's it be this way. So she's a proper well-behaved human being. Let me put it that way. Then we move on to Ivater. Ivater. It's crazy how Ivater spoke a lot about her child, but we didn't get to hear how she came about having her child when she was 19 years old. She just spoke about her. Oh, I had a child. The child is 18 years old. I had the child when I was 19. Okay, how did that come? Did you get married early and then separated, or were you in a relationship that didn't work, or it was from K-Bobo that K-Bobo spoke about how Ivatar's boyfriend at the time wasn't, present in the child's life, and it was a boyfriend. So I'm just thinking about the type of person that she is, and why those type of conversations are not things that she will say or randomly, the way Isabella spoke a lot about her child. And even though Sultana didn't speak a lot about her child, at least she gave us full context about how she had her children. But for Ivata, there was just something about her that felt like she wasn't giving herself. Let me put it that way. We can tell because she didn't necessarily have friends in the house. Now that the show is over, who is her friend? She wasn't, like, there was no friendship at all. If we want to even call Kebobo her friend, we can already tell how much, Kebobo holds her, especially in recent times. For Ivata, what she felt with Kebobo was more than friendship. She thought it was something different. For Kebobo, he thought that, okay, we just shared a particular bond because of the things that we have gone through. She's a single mother. I was raised by a single mother. So there's something that we shared, at that time. And that was what it was, from Kebobo's end. And this only started happening after she and Mensan had that falling out. Even the friendship that she built with Mensan, it looks like it was tilting towards her wanting a relationship out of it, as opposed to her just being friends with Mensan. But then look at the females in the house as well. She didn't necessarily have friends or people that she mingled with, and also just also shows the type of person that she is. That first of all, I don't want to say she's not friendly, but she's also not necessarily open. She's not open enough to let people in. That's it, one. And two, she's not she's not free or jovial or relatable. Yes, she's not relatable. I think that's it. Because when I saw the fact that she had tattoos all over her body, I'm even surprised how I've moved past that, and how that wasn't necessarily so much for me. Because in my entire life, right, the people who have seen that tattoo all over their bodies like that, they are either people from abroad, people that are not Nigerians. You hardly ever see a Nigerian that has tattoos all over their body from head to toe, including their faces. you know, Even music artists like likes of Ashake, them, all those people, before they will get to that part where there's tattoo everywhere. It takes a lot for them to get there. So for Ivata, the fact that she will do that, it just makes me feel like, is it that you love tattoos, or people will say that the reason why they do a lot of tattoos is because they feel some type of pain when they go to draw the tattoos, and from this pain it makes them feel like, oh, I'm I don't know if I'm going to say that I'm dealing with the pain that I'm feeling inside my head or in my heart or something, or whatever it is I'm dealing with. This pain is making me feel it. I don't know what to say about that. But then I feel like there's more to Ivata than she showed us on the show. She didn't necessarily, open up herself, and she probably is just a reserved person that, just wants to sort of experience life in her own way. I don't know. but that's just what I feel about Ivater. You tell me if I'm right or wrong, or share your thoughts about Ivater to me. And now let's talk about. I don't know if I'm going to talk about Denari and Doris individually, but let me talk about the Denari, the double D ship. I mean, is it double D or D2 ship? Denari and Doris. First of all, do you guys think that this ship is going to actually grow and get to the point of them getting married? Because that is where they are going. They spoke about it on the show, especially from Denari's end, how he wants to marry her. He wants to marry. He's telling her how this is not a short-term thing for him, and he doesn't think that whatever, if he didn't want anything long term with Doris, he would have gotten into it in the first place. So you tell me if you think that this ship is going to blossom to the point where they now get married. We've seen people get married on the show. We have Gidonia and Kafi. Interesting, beautiful. I love where they are at the moment. Gidoni moved to UK, and him and Kafi, they both are having a fantastic life in the UK with their two sons, right? So we also have Bam and Teddy. Teddy and Bam Bam, they are amazing couple as well, doing well in their fields. And I'm so glad that, the marriage is still waxing strong. And who else do we have on the show that got married? Am I missing anyone? You tell me. But yes, so Denari, for let me speak about Denari. Denari, I think that he has a great sense of humor. I think he's funny. And it's funny how Doris will be talking about Denari and how he's funny, and then she'll be smiling. I can relate to that so much because Denari is funny if you listen to him. In the first 2 weeks, we complained so much about Denari, how boring it can be, or what is he even doing in this house. But then much later, I started seeing that in his little conversations, he's just funny. And also, Denari is so unproblematic. Like, he don't want wahala, he don't like wahala. That's the type of person he is. And why am I smiling so much? You would think that I like Denari. Am I blushing because of Denari? Doris, no worry, I'm not taking your man from you. I'm not taking your man from you. But yeah, Denari, I think he's very witty, he's smart, and he has a great sense of humor. And if you get close to him, you will see how much of a valuable person he is. He he's more than what you see, and he's just an all-round good guy. He's just a good guy. I don't know how to put it, but he's just a good guy. He will tell you that when I get hungry, I'm angry. Like, I just want to eat. Just give me food. He doesn't want a lot. Like, he's not looking for too much. You saw how when he was evicted, he just happy give me, look, I can go meet my baby outside. Like, let me just be going. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'm here. And it makes me even wonder, like, why did he come on the show? Because, of course, everybody came on the show because they wanted to win 150 million, everything. But then at the end of the day, it just feels like he didn't necessarily come on the show because he wanted fame, neither did he want to win, but he just came on the show for coming on the show's sake. And that just shows you his type of person because, like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. That's what it was given. Yeah, then Doris. Oh, Doris, papa, papa. From when Doris was saying papa, on stage, I just found her really interesting. And then she expressed how she had done this project that went viral on social media about the voice of something, and then being a voiceover artist, being an actor, being a tailor or fashion designer, being an artist. She said she painted the dress, and then we saw how every single wager Doris would take it upon herself to do the props, how she was doing the crafts. So what that tells me about Doris is that First of all, she's a brilliant girl. She's a brilliant girl. Second of all, it just shows how if she puts her heart into something, she does it wholeheartedly. You see how she spoke about her projects that she had done. You see how passionate she is about acting, how she gives herself to things that she gets involved in, even if it's just a fun task, even if it's just something that they are doing for doing sake, fun, whatever, she'll put her heart into it. And I think that is such a great thing to have because it keeps you motivated as a person, it keeps you going, you know, you are motivated to do, and that's such a good thing. Doris, however, I know somebody that behaves like Doris in real life, and it makes me just understand Doris more because I've seen somebody like that's like her. What I didn't particularly like about Doris was the fact that she um I won't say something I did not like. I'm just going to say that there was just how it was. She didn't know how to express. Oh God, how do I put it? There's this aspect of her that comes off as though she's a bully, or she's what's the word? Oh my God, I don't have water here, and my throat feels dry. As though she's oh my God, is it bossy? Is it bossy or aggressive? Yeah, yeah. I think the word is aggressive. She comes off as though she's aggressive, like, why are you doing that? Oh no, don't, like, as if she wants to attack you. Everything, like, what are you doing? Like, sis, chill. I'm not fighting with you. She has that, but I can also tell, you know, I can also tell that it's not that she's an aggressive person. She's a sweet girl, but she just has that side to her. Yeah, pretty much. But we saw how she took care of the people that she cared about. Jason, Denari, you know, and before she started detaching herself from Sultana and feeling like, oh, Sultana is not a friend or whatever, we saw how she looked out for Sultana, how she would talk to Sultana that, okay, there's how this is coming off, is looking somehow. Don't you think you want to, you know, slow it down? You are going this way. Don't you think you should? Same way she talks to Kola as well. Yeah, yeah, those are my thoughts on this housemates. I thought I was going to do 15 minutes, but I've done 18 minutes. My energy is low. I just hope that I'm excited when I come back tomorrow. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I have for this video. Victory, thank you so much for being the one and only person that spoke to me on this chat. Even though it would have been nice to have more people speak to me. Thank you for chatting. You encouraged me. I can imagine if no one said anything at all, it would have been so depressing. But yeah, thank you so much. If you've come this far, you're the real MVP. As always, drop the purple hearts. And I'm going to see you on the next one. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. End the live stream.